Guys, let me tell you, this second Trump term is going to be an absolute shit show. I know a lot of you are worried about what Donald Trump might do, and you should be. I mean, look, the guy is an extremist nut who has authoritarian dreams. But he's not going to be able to accomplish most of what he's going to try to do because his White House and this entire MAGA movement is going to be so dysfunctional. It's going to eat itself from within. Already it's starting. We have lunatics on the MAGA right attacking co-president Elon Musk. They have finally realized that Elon Musk doesn't give a damn about MAGA, doesn't give a damn about Trump. He's in it for himself. He bought Donald Trump to pad his own pockets. Okay, this is all about Elon Musk buying a presidency to enrich himself. We all knew that. And MAGA is just now starting to realize that. You know, they're all anti-immigrant. They want no immigration to this country, period. Elon Musk, he bought Donald Trump because he wants H-1B visas. He wants to import as much cheap, high-skilled labor.
So it's official. The Trump administration has just come out and said that emergency rooms no longer have to save the life of women in this country. If you're a man, you will still be required by law to save their life. But if you are a woman and you show up in an emergency room, they can just let you expire. They don't have to perform a procedure that would save your life. That is where we are in this country. They are no longer going to enforce the EMTALA rule. So women all over this country, no matter what state you're in, hospitals are allowed to just send you away and not treat you. Because the Trump administration doesn't care about women. And if you can't produce a live child for them, you're completely useless. This is where we are. The Trump administration, every Republican will have blood on their hands. Because women will now lose their lives all over this country. In emergency rooms, if you show up, they don't have to help you. But if you're a man, well, they got to do everything they can to save their life. But we're worthless to them. That is what's happening in this country. Women are now worthless.
By now, I really expect that you've all seen this video of those incredible fucking women. And I say women because there was not a fucking man in sight that handed it to Donald Trump last night when he was just trying to enjoy it. McCormick and Schmick, and may that man in his cabinet never fucking know peace, okay? That is like my one thing. There's a lot up there. Just make sure they never know peace. But regardless, okay, do you want to know the funniest thing I thought about that video? And by the way, go follow those girls. Their name is Code Pink. Again, women! Not a man in sight, except for the ones that try to kick them out. But they get through their chant, and their chant is incredible. It's actually been stuck in my head all fucking day. I can't get over it. I'm not gonna say it on here, but just go watch what they said. But 4 fucking times they get through that chant before the moron in charge realizes that it's about him, and it's in a negative way about him. Second one, he has a smile on his face for the first chant. The second chant, big old, that dumb fucking shit-eating grin he has. Okay, he has it on his face. Second one, he almost starts his signature move. He gets his arms up and he's like starting to jiggle a little, like, am I gonna dance? Is this fun? Like, he doesn't clock it. He doesn't clock it's about him. It takes so fucking long. Everybody else, the security is like clocking that it's about him. During the 4th chant, you kind of see his face start to like, and then he realizes it's about him. It's so fucking funny. It takes him so long. He's almost dancing. And they're literally saying such a negative shit about him. It's a 12 out of 10. You gotta go on.
Well, here's some potentially disturbing news. The FBI and Department of Homeland Security are warning of possible lone wolf terrorist attacks in New York City and San Francisco on the 4th of July. According to ABC News, there has been intelligence bulletins sent out ahead of the holiday warning of copycat attacks and homegrown terrorists. The FBI and Department of Homeland Security have said lone wolf attacks pose the biggest threats to July 4th celebrations this year in both New York City and San Francisco. Quote, "We are concerned about the potential threat of copycat attacks inspired by the 2025 New Year's Day vehicle ramming attacks in New Orleans and continued messaging from terrorist organizations calling for attacks against Western targets. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's hope nothing happens. You know, the people who voted for Donald Trump are far too stupid to realize what they've done. A lot of them are celebrating what happened yesterday in the Oval Office again, because they are too stupid to realize what's happened. Yesterday was one of those moments. It was one of those moments that will have forever changed history. That was a turning point moment in not just American history, but world history. That is the moment, that was the moment when our allies knew definitively that they need to radically change their relationship with the United States. And they must look for other leadership in the world. They must form new alliances. They must begin to cut their ties from the United States to protect themselves. The United States, under the leadership of a convicted criminal, is no longer a force for good in the world. It is a force for evil. We're now the bad guys in the world. And that's how other countries, our former allies, are going to look at us. And that's how they're going to treat us. It won't feel like that immediately, but this was a turning point in world history because of the morons, the blithering idiots in this country who voted for Donald Trump and who are too stupid to realize what they've done.
He said he was going to do it, and he did it. Daddy Newsom did it. He announced today that it is officially official that we in California, we the people of California, are holding a special election on November 4th to redistrict California mid-decade, also known as gerrymandering. But here's the thing. We now have 2.5 months. We have 2.5 months to get the word out to California that there will be a special election on November 4th. And we need to vote yes to the mid-decade redistricting so we can pick up 7 more Democratic seats in Congress to go against what those motherfuckers Abbott and Trump are doing right now in Texas, okay? He said he was gonna do it, and he did it. And I really hope other Democratic governors are gonna follow suit and do what he's doing. But for now, he's doing it. And the best part is I am in California, and I am fucking ready. I am ready to do whatever I have to do for the next 2.5 months, whether it is literally door-to-door knocking to let people know that this election is coming up and to vote yes on it. So if anybody has an idea, I'm gonna do some research tonight on how I can get involved. But if anybody already knows how to get involved in this campaign and what's happening in California, please let me know, because this is my opportunity to really put boots on the ground in something that's happening in my own state. Don't worry, I'm still gonna pick back up on those Senate ones. I just have a lot going on this month. But he said he was gonna do it, and he fucking did it. He's standing on business, and that's why I love Daddy Newsom. But anyway, if you're in California, there is a special election coming up November 4th. We need to vote yes. Let anybody you know that live in California know this, okay? We need to be screaming it from the fucking rooftop.
Also received a complaint from a supervisor. I'm sorry? Okay. And I quote, "You can't tell me what to do because you just got out of training yesterday and you don't even know what your job functions are yet. And the only reason you even got this position is because you're related to the boss."
I said that. That's what I said. I said she was doing way too much. Yesterday she came in here, she was trying to throw her weight around. She was huffing and puffing. I was about to blow that bitch out there. You better tell the truth. And tell her don't think about running because she ain't gonna get far. No regrets.
Miss Sackett, it is evident that we are going to have to do a 3-day suspension. I'm sorry?
Oh my God, did you guys hear about that illegal immigrant that was a school teacher, but he got let go because they found out that he was like really grooming the little girls. So then he moved states and got another job as an elementary school teacher. But then before he started as the elementary school teacher for the year, he decided it was a good idea to go on a hike, and he came across a couple hiking with their 2 young girls. And to try to get to the 2 young girls, he killed the dad, and the mom figured out what he was doing. So the mom ran really far away with the girls and then told the girls to keep running to safety. So they ran to the visitor center, and the mom went back to try to help the dad, but then the guy ended up killing the mom too. And then the guy went on the run because the girls were gone to safety, and the girls are now safe with family, and the guy went on the run, and then they found the guy and they arrested him, and then they found out that he was probably going after the girls based on his history, and it was a little alarming that he had just gotten a job as a new school teacher in a new school district as an elementary school set to start in just a couple of weeks. No? Oh, you guys didn't hear about that? Same. Oh, wait, because it's a white guy from Oklahoma that did that, not an illegal immigrant. My bad.